fantastic. May have fake parts, but my heart's elastic. My mental, so spastic, like I'm driving against that traffic.
Hey guys, this is my natural hair and my natural face. I've been wearing a lot of no makeup lately, which is crazy for me because I was rocking a full face for a very long time. I'm still trying to get comfortable with my natural hair, which is kind of funny. Also, this is not natural because it's bleached, but yeah. Anyways, why I'm talking about my appearance, I guess, is because I am trying to get to know myself more, which is weird because I'm with myself every day, and I hate when people say that they have a strong inner monologue, because I feel like everybody does, but I do. I talk to myself a lot, like in my head and stuff like that, and I really feel like I am the closest person to me because I talk to myself more than I talk to other people. But yeah, I just feel like, honestly, I don't really know myself anymore, which is really weird to say, but that's the truth right now. And I'm in a time in my life where I'm really sad all the time, really worn out, depressed, and this ain't it. Like, I want to be happy. I want my smile. Like, I have such a nice smile. That's what everyone tells me. Well, I want it to be genuine, like I want to actually be as happy as I look on my Instagram. Isn't that crazy?
Plastic, fantastic. May have fake parts, but my heart's elastic. My mental, so spastic, like I'm driving against that traffic. I can see the way they're looking at me, always wanting me to fake happy. There she goes.
And I feel like I want to give up really, really badly, but I want to hang on a little bit more badly. And it feels like those two sides of me are fighting with each other, and it's really hard. And I wanted to do a docu-series about mental health on this channel, and I want to really just open up and show you guys the real side of chronic depression and bipolar disorder, because that's what I've been diagnosed with, is bipolar depression. So it goes away and it comes back, and sometimes I'm really fucking happy, but that's only for a couple weeks or a couple months at a time, and then it circles back to this lowness that I'm feeling right now. And it feels like the lows are kind of the norm lately. But to make things a little bit more fun, I have the seasonal depression as well, because it's so fucking cold here and dark and snowy, and I'm not happy with that in myself. So I just really wanted to show you guys what it's really like, because there's so much in the media about mental illness, and I just wanted you guys to see a real person, not monetized, not an ad for anything at all. Trying really hard to beat this. So yes, not even beat it, just cope with it. Right now my voice has been sick too, which doesn't help, but I posted this on my Twitter. And I mean it. I've taken many breaks before from social media, but right now I just want to focus on getting help, and I'll talk about why I hate that term, getting help, later on in the video, or videos. I don't know how this is gonna work. And I want to focus on healing and just being cool with myself, and that's that. I'm tired of just scrolling through all the time, and I feel like it makes me worse in a way. I want to feed in, I want to rant, I want to lash out on Twitter a lot of the times, and I end up deleting a lot of things I say. Not because I don't mean it, but because I don't mean it like the way I said it. It's really confusing, but I'm hurting a lot, and hurt people, and I don't want to spread that negativity on my social medias. So right now, it's all going on the blog. Y'all will see it in the future. And that's that. Well, I'm gonna go to bed, get some sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. And I guess we're gonna talk about more stuff. I don't really understand. I just started recording, but welcome to the wonderful world of Kelly's fucked up mind. Good morning, guys. I had a really rough night. I'll just go out and say it, suicidal thoughts, not actions or tendencies or anything like that, but the thoughts did creep in. That's how low I was feeling, and I just want to address that a lot of times people who are depressed will have these thoughts, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna do anything and act on them. It's just kind of like in the back of their mind, I guess, and that's kind of how it is for me. Like, I think stuff like, what is the point of living anymore if I'm this unhappy? But I still have things that drive me to keep living. For me, it's definitely family, and I still have dreams of doing good things in this world and leaving like a legacy, a contribution. And that's what keeps me going. But I feel like, oh man, I should just give up. And that's kind of how it was last night. I had a really rough night. I didn't go to sleep until 4 a.m. And then the only thing that knocked me out was a Unisom. And then I have this. It's a vape. It's but it's an essential oil. It's not nicotine. And I was vaping. It's kind of dumb, but it helped me sleep. And then I woke up at 7:45. So I only slept from 4 to 7:45, and I have to work this morning. I downloaded an app called Sibley, just to talk to a real person in that moment, because if you guys didn't know, there's that song by Logic, and it's Who Can Relate? And then the title of that song is the number for like the suicide. Sorry, I got a phone call, but it's the suicide prevention line, but there are 31 people in front of me in line because we're all feeling this way, apparently. So I got Sibley, and I did have to pay money to talk to this person, like $25, but then I can talk to them for 2 weeks on my phone, and I thought that would be good until I get into counseling, because I feel like I should do that at this point. So I'm going to set up an appointment now, and I guess I'm going to show you guys how you go about doing that. So I got my computer, and I went on to the Village Family Service Center right now, and they offer a bunch of different services. One of them is counseling for adults. And you can go down and you can see like what they help with. I need help with almost all of that. Not quite all of that, but almost all of that. And they're here to help you. So I'm gonna request an appointment. I don't know who I want to see, but I'm gonna enter all my information. And now I put myself in their system, so they are gonna call me and tell me when I can get in. I have to wait until I see my work schedule for next week, and also I want to do it after I get paid, because I'm pretty sure they make you pay a copay until your insurance kicks in. So when you're doing this, you always need to see if they take your insurance. I do have Blue Cross Blue Shield, so it should work. They're really awesome. They have a video explaining what goes on the first time you come in. So I'm gonna watch the video because I've never been to this place before. I've just heard good things about it, that it's affordable, because healthcare can get really expensive these days. And Yeah, so I wanted to watch the video and show you guys because it explains what happens when you go in for people who've never gone to counseling before. I've gone to counseling, just not here. Oh, a little loud.
Hi, my name is Katie Figueres, and I'm an Employee Assistance Program Counselor here at the Village Family Service Center. And today I want to talk a little bit about what a counseling session will look like for your intake. But when you call the village and make an appointment, the Client Support Services will help you get set up with your appointment paperwork and give you the provider's name. Now, once you get the provider's name, you do have the ability to go on our village website and look up the person you'll be meeting with. The nice thing about that is you'll then have a little bit of information about your counselor and their credentials before you even walk into the Village Family Service Center. You'll also get that picture with it as well, so then you'll also have a face as well as a name of the individual you'll be meeting with. So once you're here, if for whatever reason you were unable to get your paperwork completed prior to the appointment, we ask that clients come about 30 minutes early to fill out their paperwork. That way, paperwork will be done in a sufficient amount of time. Your counselor will then come get you from the waiting area and bring you back to the office. Once you're in the office, the intake will begin. Essentially what an intake is, it's a get to know you type of session. It'll be counselor asking lots of different questions, background questions. Some of the questions may seem irrelevant at times. A lot of the times for counselors, we ask a whole list of questions regardless of why our clients are coming in. That way it gives us the best understanding of what's going on in your past history so we can help you to the best of our abilities. If you're feeling nervous at any point in time during the session, please know that that's a completely normal experience to have. If you think about any other context where we would share personal information with someone we met literally 5 minutes ago, we probably can't think of another context we would do that in. So please know the nervousness is a completely normal thing if that's what you're feeling. If you have any questions at all during the intake process, or there are certain things your counselor could be doing to help you feel more comfortable during the intake, please let your counselor know. So now that you have a little bit more knowledge on what to expect for an intake session, please don't hesitate to give us a call for any individual counseling, couples counseling, family counseling. We would love to help you with your needs.
Anyways, that's kind of what happens at counseling. If you didn't know, I thought she could explain it better than me, so I just showed you guys that video. Anyways, life goes on, and I have to go to work today, so I'm gonna do my hair. And honestly, I'm feeling better in the morning, which is always amazing. Am I thrilled to be back on this journey? No, but I should have known. It's a lifelong journey of like mental health and stuff like that, and I shouldn't have waited so long to get this bad before going back to counseling is the thing. And also, you can go to counseling even if you're feeling pretty good. It's just good to like keep your mental health in check, because if you're sick, you got bronchitis, you're gonna go to the doctor. So same with mental illness. So yes, I'll update you guys on that. I just wanted to tell you that yeah, I'm up, I'm going to work, and this is what so many people with like a functioning mental illness have to deal with, is that you have really bad nights sometimes and you're like, I'm done with this, but then you wake up and you're like, oh, I guess I'm not done with this, I still have to get on with my life. So that is what's happening. Hello. I'm back. It's a couple days later, maybe a week later. I'll put it before this clip how long it's actually been. I have no idea. I have like no concept of time because of work. I've been working like every single day, and that's been keeping me busy, and I have been taking care of myself, I would say, pretty well. I've been socializing, which is something I have to go out of my way to do sometimes, but I, hung out with some friends on Wednesday, and on Saturday I went on a date. We went swimming. It was really cute. And that's one thing you have to do if you're depressed. Even if you don't want to go see people, like, you should still go see people.
because it helps a lot. It makes you feel more normal and less isolated. Other updates. I still haven't made my appointment with the village yet because my reason is A, I'm nervous, and B, I just bought a new car and I'm waiting for the check to clear for that because I still haven't like cleared my check and I don't want to bounce my account. But once I get paid on Thursday and the check from my car clears and I know I'm not gonna like bounce any payments, I'll make an appointment for that. In the meantime, I'm just trying to use my apps, talk to friends, I did have a couple good conversations with some friends of mine and, caught up with them. Yeah, that's honestly all I've been doing, working, but today's my day off, so I'm relaxing today. Getting a new car kind of did help because, like I told you guys, I hate the cold more than anything in the world. And I got a car with a self-starter, so now I don't have to go outside and start my car and then sit in the freezing car forever and then, drive to work with no heat. My car heats itself up from, I just press a button and it heats up, so I've been having to deal with less cold lately because I just go from my apartment to my car and then from my car to my work. So that's been pretty nice. That definitely improved my quality of life. And yes, but now I have stress paying for it. That adds more stress on me because I have to make more money or just save more money basically because I have enough money to pay my monthly note, but I have to make sure I'm on top of all my bills, so that adds stress on me, but it's give and take. I'm feeling pretty good tonight. I'm just gonna relax. I say tonight, it's 2 p.m., but I'm just gonna relax and chill. And I just wanted to talk to you guys before signing off. This episode is called Relapsing because with depression, and it comes back, and for some people, they're just depressed maybe once in their lives, and that's it, or they're never depressed. But for a lot of people, it can come and go, so I wanted to show what happens when it comes back and how to deal with that. So that is why I'm titling this episode that, and I will post another video whenever I have updates. Thank you for watching, and I wish all of you to be happy and healthy mentally, physically, and spiritually. All right.